Hello and good day, good people. I'm back. My name is Jennifer Brooks Shelton, coming at you today with some other informative information. Now, today I will be doing a makeup tutorial in which this tutorial will be something basically that you can wear every day. It's kind of a springy, summerish, kind of glowy look. I've seen several YouTube tutorials with different people doing the glowier, the bronze goddess, and all of that jazz. And which I am really into those, into the bronzers and the highlights and stuff like that. So I decided on my off day today that I would do a tutorial for you guys. Now, some of the products that I'm going to be using are products that you've seen me feature in other videos. Some of them are new. In which of course, you guys know I'm a product junkie, so I've kind of dibbled and dabbled a little bit in some other drugstore products. I mean, I have some high-end and I have some drugstore products as well, but I've kind of dibbled and dabbled in a little bit of the drugstore products, so I'm going to be showing you guys some of those as well, and everything that I'm going to be using in this tutorial today. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing, of course, are my eyebrows. If you guys subscribe to me on one of the other tutorials, actually on some of my other videos, I have a brow tutorial. Got something on my mouth. But I have an everyday brow tutorial that you guys could look at to see how I'm going to be doing my brows. So what I'm going to be doing, the first thing that I'll be doing is I'm going to be taking a spoolie. And I'm going to just kind of brush these guys out some and keep them from looking so raggedy, making them look a little bit more uniform. Alright, so I use a spoolie to do that, and this is one that I got from BH Cosmetics. It came in a brush kit from the BH Cosmetics line. Next, I'm going to be taking a Wet n Wild Mega Last black brown pencil, and I'm going to be filling these guys in. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have to have a mirror, big mirror in the back, and I have to have a smaller mirror up front. I don't know why, but that's just what helps me. It helps me do my makeup a little bit better. So if you guys see me looking down, that's what I'll be doing, is looking into the mirror. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these babies in. And you just kind of do the outline like so. And then you go on around. Now, before I did this, I actually used makeup wipes to make sure that I didn't have any debris or extra oil and all that type of stuff on my skin so that it would hinder the look. So I just make sure I wiped it down pretty good with the makeup wipes. So I'll fill those in. Okay, and these are the makeup wipes that I use, and I got these from Ross, believe it or not. They had several packs of these. They had like the cucumber and mint and grapefruit. The grapefruit and retinol is what these are, and I like these. They're made by Symphony Beauty, and they're just makeup cleansing refresh wipes. And I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to show you the price. It's like $3.99 for this pack of 60. So this is what I use. So now, since I filled in my brows, in a previous video I showed you what I use as far as concealer to clean up my brows, which is the Cover FX in the color In Deep. This is a palette that I purchased from Sephora. I've had it now for several months, but I like this palette to use to clean up my eyebrows. So I'm just going to take my, I've got this spoolie, which is an Ardell spoolie. This ends a spoolie and this ends the angle brush. So I'm just going to be taking this color here, which is Candlelight, and I'm going to go underneath my brow. And then you just kind of blend that out. If you have to use your fingers, get in there and use your fingers by all means. Just to kind of clean that up. to go on to the other one. And I'm just going to clean that up as well. Now, I know I haven't did any tutorials in probably a month. I haven't done anything. Me and my husband took our 2 children, Carter and Peyton, to Disney World on vacation. I had some footage for you guys, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. I think either my memory got full on my phone or something, but it did not save all of the information that I need to be saved. So, oh well, you know, that's for that. So I'll try to upload what I did get for you guys so that you can see the time that we had. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what happened with it. So now I've got another angle brush here that I'm going to be using. And I don't remember where I got this from. It's probably from the Dollar Tree. Of course, everybody knows I like the Dollar Tree. But this one probably, I'm almost certain it came out of a little packet from the Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to go over the top of my brow. I don't want to blind you guys. With this color here. It's in the color 3. And the color 3 is more like a neutral tone, more like your skin tone would be. And then you just blend that out. Just go over the top of it to kind of clean it up some. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Clean that up. Well, not feeling how that one came out. I'm not feeling that one too well. I'm going to go in now with the pencil again and kind of fix that one. And what I did was just kind of define the arch a little bit more, because it looks like I was kind of going flat there. And there we go. So we got that. Now, again, I said this in a previous tutorial. The eyebrows are not going to be twins. They may be cousins, but they will not be twins. And as you guys can see, my pearly whites, I am still using the Express Smile Atlanta. So it's working. I did 2 reviews on it. I did an update and I did the initial review. So I'm still using that product and I'm enjoying it again. So now, once I've done that, I'm going to then go in with my Estee Lauder Idealist. I told you guys that I use this sometimes as a primer / moisturizer, which today I'm going to be using this, but I'm also going to be using a primer as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to just dab it on my face. And this helps to minimize pores. And I mean, it doesn't have, it's oil free, but I don't know, maybe it's just a mental thing. I seem to think it's giving me a little bit of hydration. It could be something, just what I'm thinking in my mind, but hey, to each his own, right? Right. I'm just going to go in and rub that all together. Alright. And then the next product I'm going to be using is the Black Radiance Refining Skin Primer. So I use that as well. This is one of the drugstore brands that I begin to use of course, to use primer. And I've used it several times and I've been okay with it. I think there are some better primers out there. However, for a drugstore primer, I mean, it's doing the job. So I'm still continuing to use it. So I just mainly put those in the areas that I know my pores are kind of enlarged. Most people are on their chin and their nose, under the eyes. And then I'm just going to rub that in. The primer, of course, helps your makeup last longer and it stays in place and it doesn't crease. Now, some people use eyeshadow primer. I use it as well. I'm not going to use it today. I'm going to be using the same Black Radiance, but sometimes if I'm going to be gone from home for an extended period of time and I don't have a way to freshen up my makeup, I'll use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This stuff is awesome, you guys. I know that everybody, I mean, it's not anything new. I know that everybody and their moms didn't know about this product. But it really works really well. I mean, the eyeshadow does not crease. It doesn't move. So, and it lasts a really long time. So, I like that one. But today I'm going to use the Black Radiance on my eyes. Like so. Now, after, of course, we do that, I'm going to go ahead and start on the eyes. Now, what I'm going to use on the eyes is going to be, I know you guys can't see my makeup table. I have stuff everywhere. I've got to do a better job by organizing it, I know. But hey, not today. I will at some point. So, these two products that I'm going to be using here, the first one that I'm going to be using, it's an e.l.f. smudge pot. And I've got a little bit on the outside. But it's in the color Brownie Points. And it's an e.l.f. It's called e.l.f. Smudge Pot. Smudge Pot. e.l.f. Smudge Pot. I'm going to be using this one. And then the second one is an e.l.f. Baked Blush. And I'm going to be using that one. This one is in the color Pixie. So, what I like to do is first I like to start off with the smudge pot. Smudge pot. And I'm going to just take my pointer finger, dab a little bit on. I'm about to use that about that much. And what I do is just kind of spread it all over the eyelid. I used my finger with this one. And then I just kind of blend it out. And then I'm going to go into the other eye and do the same. And just kind of blend that out. I'm going to go in on this one a little bit more. Like so. Now, once I've done that, then I'll take a, where's my brush? I'll take another brush. I've got this out of it came in an Estee Lauder makeup kit that, of course, I don't know if you guys, I know people know about it, but whenever you make a purchase like a $50 or more at some of the department stores, they give you like a makeup kit or makeup pouch, and sometimes it'll have a lipstick in it or a set of brushes. But I got this one out of one of the pouches that my husband gave me for Christmas one year, and I just still continue to use it. So I'm just going to take this brush, just going to pick up some of that product. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically pack this on in the center. So you can see that. And then I'm just going to kind of carry it around on the bottom part of my lid. Now that e.l.f. smudge pot helps this shadow stay, it helps it to stay on instead of having so much fallout. And then I'm just going to take this blending brush and then I'm going to blend the crease of that so that we don't have any lines of demarcation or any harsh lines. Everything will just blend together. I'll just put a little bit more, put the rest of it that's on this brush in there. And then we're going to blend. Now we do need a little bit on the ends of it. And which is not going to really matter because I'm going to go in with the third color towards the end and kind of give it a smoked out effect. So now we're just going to take it and dip it in our product again. And then we're going to place it right in the center and go towards from end to end. Packing that on. We're now going to do a sweeping motion because we want to get the best payout. And then we're going to blend. Like so. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take a little black. My favorite is Carbon. I think MAC makes it. I've had it before. I don't have any. I've used it. I don't have it anymore, but I think it's Carbon, the name of it. But today I'm going to be using a NYX shadow. It's in the color of Raven. So with that, and these are so cute. They have a little bow there. But you can just pop it up. I think those is just so cute. So I'm going to take this end of the brush, the smaller end, and I'm just going to dab 3 dabs to pick up just a little bit of the product because you don't want the smokiness to overpower the look. You know, we're going for natural goddess look. So we're going to take that and then we're going to place that in our crease area like so. And then we're going to take this in and we're going to blend upward. Just to give the eye some depth and definition. Like so. And then we'll go back in with the same side. Kind of get that outer V going. And then we're going to blend upwards again. Now, so we're going to take this same side, dap it 3 times, and then we're going to go into the other eye. Then we're going to blend. Now I wanted to mention too, I don't know what made me think about this, but I've been reading a book that my pastor suggested. He's actually doing a series on this book. This is he's read the book several times. My pastor is named Scott Sanders, Rhema International Ministries. So if you guys get a minute or on Wednesday nights, you can tune in through live streaming at freshrhema.org. But he's doing a series called The Blessed Life. And it's based off of a book called The Blessed Life. It's written by Robert Morris. But I am so thoroughly enjoying this book, you guys. I mean, I know this is kind of off topic, but I guess it's, as I was blending out, I just thought about something that I had read in the book. But get your hands on it. It's an awesome book. I'm loving it. I've seen myself several times in this book. So, you know, it's an eye-opener. I encourage everyone to get it. It's an eye-opener. Even if you have to do it in like small group or something like that. It's an excellent read. So if you get a chance to get your hands on it, get that book. Now, what I'm using for my brow bone, it is something that I got from Ulta. It's Essence Metal Glam is what this is. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that. It's just a golden color. I'm going to put a little bit of that up on my brow bone. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and blend that as well. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the other side and do that one. And blend as well. Okay, so now I've got that. Now, I'm going to go in now, and I always do my eyes first before I do my face, just simply because it's to me, it just seems easier to do that. So that's just the way that I do it. But now I'm going to go in. I have several liquid liners that I typically use. However, today I'm going to be using an e.l.f. liquid liner in Jet Black, and it's by e.l.f. to line my lids. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side. And just to keep in mind, you guys, I want to not let you forget that once we get to 100 subscribers on my channel, I will definitely be doing a giveaway. So yeah, don't forget about that. So suggest me to all of your friends, co-workers, family members, etc. So that we can get those subscribers up. Now, once you've done this, at this point, you can put on false lashes. I was debating, was I going to do the lashes, in which I was going to use these. These are some lashes that I got, and it's 10 pair. I got them off of Wish. My family thinks that I'm crazy because I buy all kind of crap off of Wish. But yeah, these, I've already used one pair, which was here. But you get 10 pair. These were only like $1, and I think the shipping was $1. So I was going to use these today, but I don't think so. I don't want to make the video so long, so I'm going to omit that. So I'm going to go on to the eyeliner. So I'm going to be using a regular eyeliner to line my eyes. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I normally use They're Real by Benefit. These, but I'm not going to use this today. Today I'm going to be using one that I got out of my Birchbox subscription, and they're called Doll Lash by Lancome. Well, some of the wording is removed off, but that's who it's by, Lancome. So I'm going to use this mascara today. And it's called Doll Lash. My lashes aren't long or thick, so I just have some baby little lashes. I'm so used to wearing the false ones that I kind of look funny without with the false lashes. Okay, so as you can see, you guys, and I don't know if you've noticed this, I normally use a liquid liner by NYX because it's a matte finish. However, I seem to misplace it. And the e.l.f. liquid liner, as you can see, there's a shine on there's a shine on from the liquid liner, and I hate a shiny liquid liner. I have to have matte. I don't like shiny liquid liner at all. So I'm going to go in with this one. I got this one from my Birchbox subscription as well. It's called Fat, and it's Ico London is the name of this one. So I'm just going to go over top of the e.l.f. because I just was not feeling that. I'm going to go to the other side too. I'm almost out of this. So I think that looks a little bit better. I can handle that one a little bit better. So now that's for the eyes. Now some people would like to go in with a brown or another darker color to kind of smudge it out under here. I'm not going to do that today. But that's just another option that you do have to kind of make the eye a little bit more smoky. Now what I do next is I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fluid Fix in color NC55. That's what I'm going to be using for foundation today. And I'm going to just basically take about 3 squirts. 1, 2, 3 pumps. Because a little of this actually goes a long way. I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I'm going to, this beauty blender, and I'm going to dampen it a little bit with a little bit of Fix Plus to get it kind of damp. And then I'm going to go for what I know. So I'm just going to take this, dab it here, and then I'm going to dab it on my face. Now, you have the option. This is a full coverage makeup. Sometimes in the summer, I use BB cream. And I've mentioned BB cream a couple of times to you guys because I do enjoy the BB cream, and I don't want to have anything heavy on my face. I want it to breathe and get a little bit of air. Then I'll use the BB cream. I won't use this. But if I want something of more heavier coverage, then of course I'll use my MAC Studio Fluid Foundation. It's got a little hair there. I knew something was aggravating me. I just make sure I blend that out really well. Now, that's blended out. I'm going to go now and I'm going to do my contour cream, on which I'm going to be using Cover FX, the number 4 in this palette. And then I'm going to be using this contour brush. I purchased this brush from Wish for $1. Yes, it takes about a month to get it, but I think the products are well worth it. So I'm going to be using this to contour. And I'm just going to go here in the hollows of my cheek and around my hairline. and keep these little hairs up. And then I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. Okay. I'm going to then use contour cream. And I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. I'm going to be using that to do a little highlight. I'm not going to do the full thing because typically I would use color corrector. But I'm not going to do that today because I just want to show you guys this tutorial. I'm going to do the Fawn and the T-zone as well under my eye. Down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and then my forehead. That's the T-zone area I was talking about. And my chin. I'll also use just a little bit up under my contour. Now, I'm going to now take another beauty blender, which I need to clean this one, dampen it a little bit with Fix Plus. This is what I'm going to be doing, blending my contour out with, and also I'm going to be using another one to blend the highlight out with. I use two different ones. So I kind of don't like to mix the colors, but they end up getting mixed a lot of times anyway. So I'm going to do the highlight first. Just blend that out. And you always blend towards the hairline. You don't blend inward. And then I'm going to get my T-zone forehead. And blend that out. Now, I'm going to be taking this beauty blender and I'm going to do the contour. And you're just going to blend up on that one. And then I'm going to go around my hairline, like so. Okay. You want to make sure you get that nose. Now, I'm going to set my under eye concealer with Ben Nye Banana Powder. And it's just a regular banana powder. I'm going to put a little bit in the top. And then I'm going to use a wedge, beauty wedge, to get that put on. And then my forehead, down the bridge, my chin, down the contour. And then I'm going to just let that sit for a bit. While I'm letting that sit, I'm going to be setting my contour with a powder. It's a mineralized powder from Ruby Kisses. I have two. This one is in the color Ebony. And it's this color. And then I have Cognac. This color. So they're not too far off, but you can see the difference. So today I'm going to be using the Ebony, the darker one. So with that, I'm going to be taking a brush here. I'll take this brush, dab a little product, and then I'm going to go into my contour, going upward around my edges. Down my nose. Now, so that's baked a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take a different brush and go ahead and get that off. Make sure you get a good grasp in it because you don't want to leave any powder or anything to settle in your skin. And then I'm going to take this and go upward on the highlight. And that's that. Now, I'm going to now use a blush. I have been using the e.l.f. HD blushes, in which I think today I'm going to use the e.l.f. HD blush in Headliner. These blushes are extremely pigmented, extremely pigmented. So what I've been doing to kind of help me out with that, I take, which I'm just going to get an envelope, but I take the brush, of course, and I spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus. And then I do about one pump at least to get the first bit out, and it comes out about that much. That's more than what you need, to be honest. But I do the second pump, and I don't use that first pump. I mainly use the second pump because the first pump is always kind of hard. So you take the brush and you just kind of whirl it around. Because as you can see, once I put these on, they're going to be very pigmented. So I just smile. As you can see, that's very pigmented for just that little dot of blush. And I just take my finger and kind of spread it out so they don't be in one big clump. And that's all you need with these e.l.f. blushes. I mean, you don't need any more. I almost overdid it just with that bit. But yeah, they are very pigmented. Now, after I'm done with my blush, I love highlighters, you guys. I love bronzers. I love them all. But I'm going to be taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And it's in the color of dark. I'm going to take it and I'm just kind of going to go over the bottom portion of my face, because that doesn't really get the setting powder. Now go around the outline just to kind of make these marry together. You don't ever want to look dead. So this kind of brings color back into your life. And by the way, this is not a Real Technique brush. However, it does look like it. Wish for $1. So now that's done. I love to use highlighters, as I mentioned before. I typically use MAC's Global Glow. However, today I'm not going to be using that one. I'm going to be using one that is a drugstore brand that I purchased. Wait a minute. I purchased this yesterday, to be honest. I purchased it yesterday. And it is Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. Now, Wet n Wild have a new lineup of highlighters, lip glosses, lipsticks, nail polishes and stuff like that. So I decided to pick up this highlighter. I think I may try some of the other stuff, the lipsticks. They've got a mega stick, and you can use it for lipstick, highlighter, shadow. I think I may pick up one of those a little bit later too, but I wanted to kind of try this highlighter out. It's in the color Crown of Canopy. That's the name of this one. So I'm just going to take this fan brush. Yes, it's Wish. So I'm going to take this fan brush and I'm just kind of lightly glide it into the highlighter. Dab that off. And I'm going to take it and put it up on the high point of my cheeks. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a pretty glow. It's not as pigmented as I would like, but it's definitely a pretty glow. And then I'm just going to take it and go around here. We're going to do a little bit more because we are going for the bronze goddess look. Okay, and then we're going to go to the other side and do that side as well. And then we're going to go up above our brow bone. And keep my hair out of the way. And then we're going to go down forehead. And we're going to go down the bridge of our nose. And last but not least, our Cupid's bow. Like so. So it's not too bad for a drugstore highlighter. I would like for it to have been a little bit more pigmented, in which I can see it really well now, but the camera is not picking up I guess as good as it should be. So when I look at it in the mirror, of course it looks fine, but then I'm looking at it on the camera and it's not as I would like for it to be. Will I be using it? Yeah, I'll continue to use it. Probably not as much as I would my Global Glow, but yeah, I'll continue. It'll be something that I'll back up, I guess I'll say. So, for lipstick, I love the color Tea Rose by NYX. And I love lipstick. However, because I have so many, I have seemed to misplace Tea Rose. So I've been having to make Tea Rose or something similar to Tea Rose. So what I've been using to kind of create that look, and Tea Rose basically is a pinky nude. I like nudes, I really do, but my favorites are the pinky nudes and the mauve kind of nudes. So I'm going to be using a NYX Sweet Pink. I'm also going to be using Cinnamon by Maybelline. This came out of the Buff collection from Maybelline. I'm going to be using these two. Now, I typically like to use matte lipsticks. For a majority of the time, I like to use matte lipsticks. However, for some reason this spring and this summer, I'm kind of feeling the glossy looks again. So I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, I'm going towards the glossy looks for the spring. So I'm going to go ahead and start out. And what I typically do is I take Sweet Pink and I'll place it on the bottom of the lip. And that is a gorgeous color, but I want my nude. And then I'm going to go over top with Cinnamon, which is a nude. And then what I'll do is marry those colors together. We'll do a little bit more of this nude. Tea Rose, where have you been, girl? All my life. So that's basically what Tea Rose looks like. It is a matte finish. But now I'll go over top of that with, this is a lip gloss from Candies. I've had this for years, and it's Pretty Papaya. Well, I haven't had it for years. I maybe had it for maybe a year and a half. I purchased it from Kohl's. It came in a kit. A makeup kit. It had this gloss, a lipstick, and I think it had something else in it. I'm not for sure. But I like this color, so I decided to purchase it. You don't necessarily have to use this. This is just what I'm using. You can, of course, use whatever type of glossy lip gloss that you would like. But I'm going to use this. And there she goes. I'm just going to take my fan brush again and brush over that Cupid's bow. And I am all set. So I hope you guys like this look. It's something simple that could be worn and done every day. I hope that you guys like it. I hope that you found this tutorial very informative. If you like this video and you would like to see more videos such as this one, please hit like and subscribe down below. And if you feel that someone else could use this information or find it helpful, lipstick on my teeth, and find it helpful, hit share. So once again, you guys have been great. I thank you guys for you all's support and taking the time to watch my videos. To you. And that's it. I hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. In which those come straight to my email. So I'm pretty good about answering any questions. But yeah, if you like this, guys, hit like, subscribe, comment, and share. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a good day.